to prepare this pomfret tawa fry, first thing we need are medium-sized pomfrets. Then there would be two-stage marination. For the first stage marination, we will be needing lemon juice, red chili powder, salt, and turmeric powder. And for the second phase marination, we will be needing tandoori masala, yogurt, and ginger garlic paste. So what I have done here, while doing the ginger garlic paste, I have added one green chili, and the next is chopped coriander leaves. Now let us start. So now the first thing what we have to do is we have to slice this pomfret fish from the center, so that all the ingredients and the marination can get inside the fish, and during the marination all the masalas and everything get inside the fish, and while we cook you can taste, you can get the taste of the masalas also. So here I am just slicing them from the center, good enough depth, with a good enough depth, so that we can reach the flesh of the fish, and we can put all the necessary ingredients inside the fish. So this is a very important part, this marination. So if it is properly marinated, then it will do the magic. Okay, so we are done with the first part. Make sure before you get the fish on the table, you check out that it is cleaned properly from the inside and everything. And now what we will do is we will take some turmeric powder, then and add them on both sides. Then we will add some red chili powder. Then we'll add some lime juice. It's a very important ingredient, this lime juice, because this is one of the thing which will tenderize the meat of the fish. So after doing this, we will ensure that all the necessary spices are properly inserted on the sliced part, and we make sure that all the part of the fish is covered properly. Okay. So this is the next one. So as you know that during this coronavirus and COVID-19 affected times, so eating a lot of turmeric powder is recommended by all health officials, as it helps to increase the immunity of your body and ensure that your body is well immune against all the external negative forces, to make sure that you do not fall ill during this pandemic time. So it is suggested that you should add as much as turmeric and ginger and garlic in all your food, so that you get the best possible immunity. And one more thing is very important, which you might find is getting all the ingredients at one place. So here, what I have done, I have used mainly ingredients which are available at your home on a daily basis. I mean, so I have to So I have added all the marinations such as the turmeric powder, the red chili powder. So everything has been added. So the last thing what we will do is we will add the salt. And here, so why I am adding the salt at the last? Because it has to stay at the top for the next level of marination. Okay, so as you can see, I am just putting all the spices inside this sliced parts, and making sure that all the spices are getting in, and making sure that this spices reach the meat. So I would also add some more lemon, because it is the tenderizing agent which ensures that this, when you cook this fish in a hot tawa, the end product is soft and juicy. You have to insert all the juices properly in the slices.
So we are done with the first part of marination.
Yes, we are done with the first part of marination. So what I will do is I will put the remaining lemon juice in this particular fishes, so that it is not wasted, and
Also this will increase taste.
yes, not only increase taste, a bit of lemon is always good, for your health, as well as when you put this on the hot tawa, this excess lemon, tanginess of the lemon would be minimized, so it won't be affected. So you have to make sure I have taken the juice of only one lemon for this 4 medium-sized pomfret fishes. So depending on the size of the fish, the size of the lemon, and the sourness of the lemon, these things depend. But here for this 4 fishes, this medium-sized fishes, I have taken the juice of 1 lemon of this size. Now I am going to add salt to ensure that all the masalas have already been inside the fish, but ensure that you control the amount of salt you give, because you should. I am not saying that add 1 tablespoon or 1 teaspoon amount of salt, but most importantly, somebody likes more salt, somebody likes less salt.
Should be as per taste.
So it should be as per taste. And one of my friend who is a chef in a 5-star hotel, he told me that salt is always about your hand. You cannot measure salt with teaspoon or tablespoon. It's always salt has to be on hand. You will see that all the veteran chefs and everyone, they never use a tablespoon or a teaspoon to add salt. They always use hand. They always pick up salt through their fingers and sprinkle it over their desired food. So you have to make sure that you put salt according to your taste, and it's not too much salty and it's not less salty. I mean, the one tips I would like to give you is, if it's less salty, you can add salt, but if it's too much salty, you cannot deduct salt. So you make sure if your salt is on the lesser side, then you can add salt if you feel that it's not as per your taste. But if it's on the higher side, you will not be able to deduct the salt from the food. You got my point? Okay, so this is the first stage of marination done. So what we will do, we will leave this for 15-20 minutes, and we will move on to the next stage of marination. So now we are coming back to the second stage of marination. I have kept this fish for around 10-15 minutes. So now we will create the second stage of marination. So what this second stage of marination means, it needs yogurt. So we will put around 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of yogurt. So this yogurt which I am doing it is made by my mother at home. But if you do not have that option, if you are staying alone or you do not know how to prepare a yogurt at home, you can definitely go to the market and buy the sour yogurt which is available in the market. It's not big deal. So in this yogurt, what I will do is I will add some tandoori masala. So now you will ask, what is this tandoori masala? Like as I told earlier, that I am showing this video to ensure that people do not go through a lot of pain to create this dish. So I am using all the ingredients which is available very easily. So this is a tandoori chicken masala which is available in the market in different forms, in packets, in sachets, in every grocery store you will get the tandoori chicken masala.
So what's the amount of tandoori masala you added?
So I have added around
3.5, I think.
3.5, not 3.5, because I am not putting 3 full tablespoons. So you can consider around 2.5 tablespoons of tandoori masala. Okay, and the ginger garlic paste, as I told earlier, I have added 1 green chili in this ginger garlic paste. So I will add around 1, 2, 2.5 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. And now I will Okay, so here also we'll have to add some salt. So as I told earlier, that salt has to be, used by your hand. Salt has to be used by your hand. So I have already added some salt in the fish itself during the first stage marination. So I am not adding much. I have added just three pinches here. Now I will mix this marination. You have to make sure that this marination is properly mixed, and while I mix this marination, you have to make sure there are no lumps left, because this is the most important thing of this dish, this marination. So what we will do is we will create this marination and we will put this on the fish once it is properly done. Since it is yogurt, it is very easily mixed. There is no problem. You do not have to go through much pain. Okay, so it is mixed. So now so the first stage marination has been done. I have kept this fishes for 15 minutes. So now what I will do is I will put this marination on the fishes and make sure that it is totally drenched in the marination, and make sure that it gets inside the fish. Properly. So what I will do now is I will put all the fishes in this leftover marination, and I'll make sure that they are mixed properly, and ensure that all the fishes are properly marinated.
So how long we have to keep it in this second marination?
So for this second marination, it's 15 minutes. So in total, the fishes will be marinated for around 30 minutes. it's good. You can keep it for more, but 30 minutes is good enough.
So 15
Because
minutes.
since there is yogurt, since there is lemon juice, so 30 minutes of marination is quite well. So
So 15 minutes for the first half marination and 15
15 minutes for the second half marination.
Okay.
So there is enough marination done. So we will leave this for 15 minutes. And I'll make sure that I keep it properly covered so that the moisture doesn't leave. Okay, the marination is done. So as you can see that it is kept over here. So we have kept the marination for in 2 stages, 15 minutes each, first stage and second stage. So now we have put a non-sticky pan on the stove and we will put some oil. So we will make sure that there is enough oil in the tawa so that the fish are in a submerged position so that they get properly cooked. So here at a time we can put around 3 fishes and we can cook them. So we will wait for the oil to be hot and then we will one by one we will put the fish. So here what we might do is while the oil is getting hot, what we'll do is we will put some butter on the oil so that you do not have to cook the entire thing on butter, but you can put some butter on the oil.
For the taste or flavor will be good.
Yes, the taste and the flavor of this entire dish would be, it will add a little bit of taste and flavor to the entire dish. So you do not have to cook it entirely on butter, but you can put some butter on the hot oil. So what it will be, the butter will melt and it will give the fish a nice texture as well as buttery taste would also be there. So the oil is getting hot, the butter has melted. So what we will do is one by one we will start putting the fish on the hot oil, and I'm sure you'll be more than happy to hear this nice and sizzling sound of the fish.
Wow.
So be careful while putting the fish on the oil because it is a bit risky, and since it's fish, a little bit of bubbles might burst and some oil might sprinkle towards you, so be careful while putting that. But the most important thing I love is this sizzling sound, which will make you go crazy. So we are cooking this in a low medium flame. Do not cook it in a very high flame. Otherwise, the external part would be cooked, but the internal part will not be cooked. If you can see, wow.
This is really wow.
This crispy, beautiful. Oh my God. Crispy and beautiful.
So how long are you cooking each side?
Like every 5 minutes, you keep on turning it. So
Okay.
so both the sides will be cooked properly.
I'll take a close view.
Yeah. If I could really express, the smell which is coming out from this wood. If I could share with you that smell, but I wish you try this making at your home, for your friends, your family members, and keep comment on the comment section. Definitely do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, and make sure that everyone can, who likes fish and can try this dish and get mesmerized by the taste of this, by the looks of this, and also make sure that they can share it with their family members. Okay, so I am putting this fish on the hot oil. I really love this sound of the sizzling hot oil in the fish. If I could share with you the smell which is coming out right now. So it is right now a visual as well as smell-wise pleasure for me, and I wish you all try this at your home, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to hit the bell icon. And I will share the recipe on the description below, so that you can easily make this at your home, and make sure that you serve it hot to your loved ones, your family, your kids, your friends, and and make sure that they have a very good time while having this. And all the best to you guys. You stay safe during this corona virus pandemic, and make sure that when you cook this fish, you put it on medium low flame. Otherwise, the external part will be cooked early and the internal part will not be cooked properly. So you have to keep on checking out that whether it is cooked properly or not, and make sure that you turn this fish upside down every 5 minutes. And after cooking for 20 minutes, by turning upside down every 5 minutes in medium low flame, you can take it out of the oil. Okay, so now what I will do is I will show you a nice magic. Wow! Crispy side of the fish is awesome. It is properly cooked, and so here's a bonus tip which I am providing right now, and this is a thing which is done by all the restaurants to get an extra mileage. So what we will do is first we will put the non-sticky pan, a comparatively smaller non-sticky pan than the previous one, and put it on low flame, and we'll put some lemon juice directly on this particular pan, directly from the lemon. So if you see that the seeds of the lemon are also coming down, so you don't need to worry about that. You can anytime remove those seeds. So this lemon juice is here. I've already put. Now one by one I'll remove the seeds. Okay. So now the lemon is here in the pan. So what we will do, we will put some chopped onions on this frying pan, and we will make sure that they are properly mixed with the lemon. Now we will put some salt. As I told you earlier, it's all about hand. It's all about hand, and with hand you can actually sprinkle it properly. Then after the salt, we will put some Kashmiri mirch powder. So what we will do is we will mix this with the lemon, and
We'll put the flame high.
yes, a little bit high, but here I think the lemon is a little bit less, so I will add some more lemon. This is an extraordinary thing. So when you have this with your fried pomfret, or if you say the tandoori pomfret, the same thing could have been done a tandoori if we could have put it in a tandoori or a microwave in convection and tandoor mode. It would have been come out great. But considering that everywhere, where students are there, microwave, staying outside home, microwave is not available everywhere. Like when I was a student, I was staying out of home. I didn't have a gas also. We had a janta stove, and me and my roommate used to cook in that only. So students do not have microwaves at their disposal, but they have sometimes they have gas, maybe stove, which can be useful in this case. So this is this onion, but this onions with lemon juice and a little bit of salt and
Kashmiri mirch.
Kashmiri mirch is an awesome thing, which will actually complement the any kind of tandoori dish or tawa fry dish. And I'm sure once you taste it, you will give your feedback on the comment section and let me know how you liked it. So this is almost done. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and hit the bell icon, and encourage us to do more videos for you guys. This is pomfret tawa fry for you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're well. Please enjoy this video and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.